information to help you run your business better and improve your marketing campaigns. My name is Hank Hoffmeyer, and thank you for joining me on Hank's Marketing and Business Tips. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I am joined today by Jennifer Goodwin. She is with InternetGirlFriday, and that's InternetGirlFriday.com if you want to check out her website. She has a marketing agency that she's been running for 15 years. She's also a public speaker and has a charity that works with veterans. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to have Jennifer on today. Jennifer, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll go from there.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks for having me. I started my agency years ago and learned everything there was to know about internet marketing, did everything from search engine optimization, social media, websites, have full teams and everything. But I learned a very valuable lesson along the way, which we'll get to in a second. And I restarted last year after an accident that took me down for about 2.5 years, a nasty motorcycle crash. So I had a good time off from the internet to think and gain some clarity. And when I restarted my agency last year, about 19 months ago, I decided I wanted to help more people. So I started a charity for veterans, and that got some attention. And I'm lucky enough to now speak on military bases and help transitioning veterans learn more about being an entrepreneur and what it takes.
Wow. Talk about obstacles and challenges. I know, small business owners or entrepreneurs that want to get started in business see a lot of obstacles, and at times that makes them either shut their business down or maybe not even get involved in starting a business. So that was huge that you overcame that. And I'm just glad to see that everything is well and you're so successful now.
Thank you. It was an obstacle, and they say that the successful people are usually the ones that keep picking themselves up and keep going and never quitting. And I'm still here, and I didn't give up. So
right, I would say to that, learn from your mistakes if you have any. Number one, and then number two, find a business buddy that you can work with to help push you and help keep you motivated. I was introduced to you from Lori Bruhns. She's my business buddy. We get together a lot and talk, whether it's in person or on the phone, and we record some podcasts together as well. She holds me accountable, and I hold her accountable to what she needs to do. If I start to doubt myself, she provides that courage and information to help me move forward.
Exactly. And I do the same thing. Not only in my office do I have an amazing office manager that actually keeps me up if I start to feel down, but last year when I restarted, I had 3 main commitments. One was to launch everything that I was supposed to do back in the day. I didn't do it the right way, and that's what I want to teach people today so they don't make the same mistake, to also volunteer and help the veterans, which I'm doing. And the third commitment was what you're speaking about, was finding like-minded people that were also entrepreneurs, whether they were mentors or people that were starting at the same level, so that we could collaborate and help each other together. Because I often say, I think I just posted this on Facebook yesterday, that together we win, but separately we're actually competing. So why not join forces and help each other grow stronger and grow more successful more quickly? So that's what I've done.
That's a great statement. I like that. I definitely want to put that in the show notes. So what we're here for today is some information on how to run a business, or your marketing better as a small business owner. I know you have a wealth of information. We could probably have an hour, 2-hour long discussion. But if you had to pick 1 or 2 things, what would you say is important to someone that wants to succeed in business?
Sure. This is the most important thing as far as setting yourself up to succeed online, whether you're a small business who has a service-based business in a local area like a dentist or a chiropractor, whether you're a coach online reaching out to people nationally, whatever your business is, product-based, you have to set up your foundation the right way. And I didn't do this in the beginning, even though I knew how to do it, and I was setting other people's businesses up with their foundation. I was doing it for clients, and I wasn't doing it for myself. And so when the accident happened and I lost everything in one day, I lost all my money. I incurred $75,000 in debt from life flights and trauma centers. I had, like I said, 2.5 years off to think about wow, what did I do right and what did I do wrong? I have all this knowledge. I have a little bit of a following. I have over 100 mentions in the press. But why isn't my bank account reflecting that? And what I realized was that I wasn't doing for myself what I was doing for clients. And what that looks like is your foundation online is not your website. Your foundation online are sales funnels that will actually start building your email list. And people hear that and they say, oh, well, email is dead, or it's annoying and I don't know what to send people in the email. That's not what we're talking about here. When you have a sales funnel, it's an actual landing page that looks like a website, but it's giving the consumer something of your brand, whether it's a freebie, a cheat sheet, a coupon for something that you're selling online, or maybe an adjustment for a chiropractor to get that person in the door. What you're actually doing is, in order to deliver that consumable, what we call a lead magnet, to them, you're asking them for their email address. When you do that, you're also tracking them with Google Analytics. You're tracking them with Facebook code. You've gotten their email address, their first name, sometimes even their phone number. Now you have all kinds of information that is not only there so that you can pick up the phone or email them, but you can also send another ad out to them on Facebook. You can take that email list and upload it to Facebook. So there's so many things that you can do when you have the right foundation and you're getting people to opt into your free offers with their email address. That's really the power. It's that simple. And what I tell people is, once you've built your foundation, if you don't have a sales funnel, stop everything. Just stop wasting your time on YouTube, blog posts, all these things that we get overwhelmed with. Build a simple 2-step email opt-in, then go back and do all those lead generation activities that we get so consumed with and stay up till 3 a.m. doing when we're starting a business, because now it makes sense to send them to that funnel and to that free offer, because now you're growing your list, your data, your tracking, and that's where the real magic happens.
I totally agree with you. It's almost like people build a website or have a social media presence and they think, if I build it, they will come.
Right.
They can't find you based on just having a website, unless your SEO is just automatically, awesome at the beginning, which it's not.
Right.
That's why I'm currently writing a book about automation, customer service, and branding, all that to get started. And I agree with you. Lead generation is important. And I talk about lead nurturing in the book I'm writing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's important to not only drive traffic to these web pages that you have or these social media channels. Those are more to help you convert, to build the trust and show that you're professional. They help someone make a decision after they found you and
Right.
after you've been sending them messages, whether it's on social media or through your website or through email, to help entice them to buy something or use your product or service.
Sure. Yeah. And it's, it works. I mean, you know that if you are running a $10 per day Facebook ad, and that's costing you $300 per month, and you're sending them to a free offer, such as a chiropractic adjustment, so that a chiropractor can get more people through the door, and he or she is getting 20 new signups a day, and those 20 signups are costing X amount of dollars, and it's sending 3 more people through the door per week, and it's resulting in X amount of dollars in revenue over the year. Then you have this formula where you can say, it cost me this much to get a new customer, therefore I know I'm going to scale how much I'm spending on driving traffic through the funnel and spit customers out the other end. The websites I don't want to say websites are dead, but there's this new phrase going on in the internet marketing world that websites only get you online and smart websites get you results. So when you combine your website with a funnel and a formula and a plan, you'll get more results.
What do you think about Facebook allowing you to use Facebook Messenger in the ads now? They can actually just send you a message on Facebook. I'm actually trying that with a client right now, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. He's in the service industry, he's in insurance. So what he wants to do is automatically start talking to them rather than waiting for a phone call or an email, or have them go to the website and have a landing page. They can just say, how much is your insurance? And he can reply back. He said he's up, like 14 hours a day working, he can respond to those messages, and we don't even have to set up an automatic reply bot. Do you think that that could be something that's going to be useful moving forward?
Absolutely. I'm already seeing powerful results with that, and it is working. I'm setting up a whole new team just to manage message bots and chat bots and all the the Facebook ad messages and all of that, because it is, the latest stat that I heard was that people spend 40% of their day on Facebook. That's
Right.
huge. I mean,
It
when do
is.
they sleep and do all the other things that I spend that much time or more, because 100% of my income comes from Facebook, and I'm an agency that
Right.
has leads on Facebook. But so I have to be there. But man,
But you're not talking about what you just ate or the clothes you just bought.
right, right.
Well,
I
that's
sprinkle some of that in so I seem human.
right. And, and I set up a bot on my page just to play around a little bit, and I find it intriguing if you can tweak it enough to make it answer the right questions and provide information which people want right away. And I guess another important thing is it boosts your average response time
Yes.
rating that Facebook gives you. So if you're somebody that's busy, or maybe you own a service industry where you're not near a computer or a phone all day, or at a given time, you could set up that bot to respond back and tell them you'll reply back.
Absolutely. And you combine that bot with your funnel, right? So you can give them choices. Do you want to get a call? Do you want to schedule a call? Or, hey, do you want to get my free offer, right? And so if you let them click that and they go to your funnel, again, you've captured them multiple ways. And this works well if you are getting the phone number and you have a sales team and they can get right on the call the minute someone has grabbed get right on the phone the minute someone has grabbed your free offer. It's powerful.
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree. Is there anything else that you think you could provide to my listeners?
I just can't say it enough. If you are doing a ton of activities on the internet trying to figure it out, or paying service providers, in my industry, there's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing and shouldn't be in the industry. It's unfortunate, but it's unregulated. So don't do anything until you have a sales funnel in place. It can be as simple as an opt-in, email opt-in, but it should be a little bit, you should build upon it and do some different things depending on your industry, and it can be very powerful. I will never, ever do any venture again without having my sales funnel strategy in place and be building it. People keep asking me on my current promotion, how much are you spending on Facebook ads? I said, I'm not spending any ads until the funnel is done. When the funnel is done, I go do all the lead generation things that I know how to do on YouTube and Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook and all these things we get overwhelmed with. So the funnel is the foundation. Once you have that, go do everything else.
What resources would you recommend for someone to start learning about that, and maybe some how-to guides if somebody's definitely budget conscious?
Well, there is a very popular man named Russell Brunson in our industry, and he has written 2 great books that are really broken down to the basic level for the beginner. One is called .comSecrets, and the other one is called Expert Secrets. And the .comSecrets book will really get you understanding how the internet is working now as opposed to 5-10 years ago, and it'll get your wheels spinning, and that's a go-to book for me.
Great. I definitely recommend picking those up, learning about funnels. I know about them, so I have this knowledge in my head that I think everybody else knows, but they don't. So
Right.
yeah, I definitely agree with you. You have to set up that process before you can start developing leads and then having them turn away because you have no way to nurture them to a sale. So I
Right,
appreciate
because if
that.
someone comes to your website, you're just hoping, you're sitting back reactively hoping they might pick up the phone or fill out a form. But with a sales funnel, you're getting in front of them with an undeniable offer and saying, hey, look what I got, come over here and get it. And when they get it, they're caught in your web, and now you have control over them, and you can market to them again, and you can put another offer in front of them, and they're part of your leads now. And just expecting someone to find your website, and with how competitive the internet is now, is not very smart.
Right. Everything needs to be optimized, from front to end. To, you attract somebody to your brand, and you either go to a website or go to your social media page, all the way through the consideration phase. And then you have, even after the fact, you have your customer service. They may buy something from you. They're going to need service afterwards, or may have questions. So
Right.
map that all out. It's basically a business plan on steroids.
It
And now
is.
you're including your sales funnel and your social media best practices, and I guess policies and procedures you might have if you have employees. How are they going to use social media?
Right.
So think about all those processes, and keep listening to Hank's marketing and business tips, and we'll help you along the way. And Jennifer, if we wanted to reach out to you, how can we connect with you? How can we find you?
Sure. If anyone needs any agency help, any fulfillment, any building, you can come find my agency at InternetGirlFriday.com. Or if you just want to chat on social media on Facebook, you can go find my Facebook group, which is just my name, Jennifer Goodwin.
Oh, wonderful. Great. And tell us a little bit more about your charity.
Oh, I'm super excited about it. I started last year just volunteering at the local homeless shelter for veterans, and that turned into me formalizing it in my business, where a portion of everything we make in the business will go towards supporting veterans. So I will work for free on veteran projects. I'll give up my weekends. I'll help them build their websites, help them build their funnels, and get them straight. And then I'm also going after sponsorship to get a tour bus, so that I can drive it to my speaking engagements and military bases, and I can back the car out of the hauler, flip down the desks, put up the laptops, and start building veteran businesses on the spot, and at least get them started. So yeah, I mean, that's all on the Internet Girl Friday website as well.
That's great, and I appreciate you giving back, and that's an awesome way to do that. Hopefully you'll get that bus soon.
I hope so.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you on the next episode. Have a great day.
Bye.